What's up, everybody? Liv here. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, in good faith that I will continue to bring you great content. So, did you notice I didn't say 32 icon? I don't know why, I just felt like saying Liv, but hey, that's my name. So, okay, so this video is going to be a little different because it's not really about pew, 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 pew. All right, it's just a random video that I want to start doing maybe once every 3 weeks, once every 2 weeks. And it will consist of shout outs and just random things that either you guys said in the comments or something that happened that I wanted to address. Maybe it was pew related, maybe it's not pew related. So just so you know, because next time I post the video, I don't want you to say, well, Liv, this has nothing to do with guns. Why did you post this video? Like I said, I like a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So I am a type of person that changes my mind a lot. I want to do different things, but I'm still going to keep the pews coming. So no worries, no worries. They're still going to be in there like swimwear. All right. So to get it started, I want to do shout outs, and I'm going way back on these shout outs because I want to thank and acknowledge and appreciate the people who were here when I had like 50 subscribers, 100 subscribers. And I remember when I first started out, first of all, I didn't do this for the subscribers, okay? I just did this because I wanted to just showcase the things that I enjoy, right? So when I first started, I had a couple people, you know, they come in like, oh, this is a different video, and oh, that's interesting. And so they kind of stayed with me throughout my transition to more subscribers and as the channel began to grow. So I just want to appreciate you guys real quick. Fito P, Mr. Poncho, Gregory Graham, Mr. Lugnuts, Road Rider 19119, Greens M82, Darius Lumpkin. It's a few more of you guys, but I just remember when I was starting out, you guys would comment constantly on my videos. And my videos weren't anything. I mean, if you just subscribed and you go back and look at the videos I did back in like October, November of last year, you would see like a transformation of how I did and kind of produce my little videos. And I say produce like I'm really a producer, but I'm not. All I do is hook up the camera and press record. But we're going to use the word produce because that's just what it is, all right? So I will hook up the tripod like right here, and I would zoom down on whatever I was reviewing. Usually it was like guns or ammos or a bag or whatever. So you never saw my face, but I always had to play around with the tripod to get the angle right. And depending on when the sun was coming in and which angle was coming in from, it was doing the most. And so I finally got tired of hooking up the iPod. I finally got tired of hooking up the tripod, and I was like, screw this. I'm about to post this camera up and we about to take it from here, and I'm going to review the gun like this. So that's why I would post the gun right here and flip it around and show you that way, because it was just too much to hook up the tripod, which, by the way, is part of the reason why some of my videos shake a little bit, because I talk with my hands, and so sometimes I bump the edge of the table, or I'll do a sporadic movement and the camera's trying to adjust. And I don't have a fancy camera. I just got a regular Samsung 8 Plus. Listen, I paid all this money for this phone. It's going to have to do more than just dial somebody's number and text someone. All right. So that's what I'm using. So if you guys wonder what camera I'm using, it's my phone. And the reason why it shakes a little bit is because it's propped up against my laptop because I took away the tripod. So anyway, I digress. So I want to shout out my those subscribers. I appreciate you guys. I haven't forgot about you guys. And you don't comment as much anymore like you did in the beginning. And so when I see you guys throw a little comment down in the comment section, I get excited because you guys were here from day one. So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And I remember I woke up one day, I had like, I don't know, 20 subscribers and 50, 70. And I remember I did a 100 subscriber giveaway. And for me, that was huge. Like I went through this whole picking a number and calling people's name out. And I think I gave them the winner got a boar snake or something like that for their 9mm. So that was for 100 winner subscriber. And then I looked up and all of a sudden I had 500. I looked up, I had 1,000. And literally 2 days, maybe 3 days later, I was like, this doesn't even really matter. I'm not even gonna look. I literally, 3 days later, I went from 1,000 to 3,000 subscribers. I don't even know how that happened. I don't know if someone shouted me out. I don't know. All I know is I went from 1,000 to 3,000. I think right now I sit at like 4,400 or something like that. So it's good to know that you guys are watching my videos and I'm doing something that you enjoy and that you continue to tune into. So I appreciate you. Okay, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So if you guys don't know, YouTube records how many people are watching your videos and for how long, and your most viewed video to your least viewed video, etc., etc. So coincidentally, and I don't know why you guys view this video as much as you did, but how I started carrying one in the chamber is my most viewed video. And I have no idea why. It's been viewed over 45,000 times. So you might think like, Liv, that's not a lot, but for a small channel like me, that is a lot. And I don't even think that was my best video. In fact, that video was recorded early on and I was still new to the whole terminology and you know, how to kind of position my gun and what to say, and I did the best that I could. But for whatever reason, you guys really like that video. Like, you comment all the time. And so sometimes when I'm going back and I'm looking at your comments, I'll see like a recent video that I posted and it'll have like 50 comments. And in between those 50 comments of my newest video, that video I will see that people commented on. I'm like, dang, that video was back in like December. Why are y'all still watching that video? But I appreciate it. I guess it's something that you guys like. And after reading the comments, it seems like everybody has their own process that they go through when they want to carry one in a pipe. So it's interesting to hear some of your stories, and then most people agree with the way I did it. Most people have their some people have their own way of starting out with carrying, and some people was like, Liv, you're doing the most, you don't need to do all that. So that was my experience. But anyway, you guys really liked that video, and I think prior to that video, the next most viewed video is the over the head headsets for walkers versus Howard lights. So you guys are looking at which headset is the best. You like the video, so yay. What else? Reading your comments. I don't want to make this video too long. Reading your comments. I'm just gonna say I love to read the comments. I appreciate the comments. But sometimes if the comments are too long, I don't have the time to read them all. And so I will just quickly scan it. And so you may be saying something super important, but it's like I have you and then I have like 50 other comments to get to. So chances are I'll just skim it. But if you write a sentence or two and get to the point, you have a better chance of me actually responding to your comments. So, I mean, you do what you feel. Either way, I'm still going to acknowledge it, but I'm just saying that when it's extra long, I don't really have the time to read them all. So, just make them a little shorter. Just a little shorter, you know. If you want to continue to make them long, then hey, make them long. Do you, all right? Okay, so going back to the tripod. So in my little corner over here, it might look a little familiar. Sometimes like I'll do a video in the corner. I did my EDC pocket dump. I did my AR recently in the corner. And when I do the corner videos, I have to set up the tripod. Again, you may think, okay, a tripod is easy to set up, blah, 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 blah. But it's a little more that goes into it. You gotta make sure the angle's right, and then you gotta set it up the right length, and then you gotta take it down. And so my videos aren't as lengthy and I'm not out at the range shooting, so the tripod just becomes more of a nuisance. But I'm gonna try to somehow fix the shakiness in my camera. I don't know what setting it's on. I played around with it, I YouTubed it. I don't know how to get the camera to not move with my head when I move. It probably didn't do it at that time, but sometimes if I move my head or I put my hand here, it'll like follow me, which I hate that it does. It just stays still. So I pre-recorded a few videos already that may have a little shakiness in the video. So you're just gonna have to get through it because I'm not gonna re-record those videos. I'm still gonna post them. So just move past the shakiness. It's really not that big deal. Just move past it, all right? But again, this video is about shout outs and a little this and a little that. That's what I might name it. Shout outs and a little this and a little that. I think so. I don't know. But again, it may have a little bit of pews in it and may not have any pews at all. All I know is that if you're tuning in just to hear me talk about guns, when I post videos like this, feel free to scroll on by because it's not going to be a video designated to a particular firearm or a particular item related to the firearms industry. So I don't want you to be upset if you click on it, you're like, what the hell is this? All right, it could be that it's going to be just different. All right, and kind of like I tricked you with the last video when I think I titled it, have you ever been in a relationship where you guys were like, where is she going with this? This has nothing to do with guns. And then boom, I tricked you because it did. All right, guys. Well, let me know your thoughts. I appreciate the support, even from my new subscribers. But I just wanted to, you know, show some love to the people who've been here since day one. All right. I appreciate you guys. The newbies, I certainly appreciate you. Thank you guys for the links that you send me, because whether you know it or not, I do click on the links that you send me for different information. And I check it out. I don't always do it immediately, but I do check it out. So I do appreciate that. All right. And if it's anything that you want to let me know, remember, short and concise sentences will get my attention quickly and maybe a response. Okay. But anyway, either way, whether I respond or not, I read all the comments. So thumbs up to you guys. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Watch your six. Take care of one another and be kind to each other. All right. Thanks so much, guys. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.